I went into the hospital in the ER and made it halfway down the aisle and collapsed. And woke up 4 days later with a surgeon standing over me. "You believe in God?" I said, "No." And he goes, "Well, you should, because I didn't save you. None of us saved you. The nurses, the doctors, you were circling the drain, dead. Nothing we could do about it. You came back." Thought it was ridiculous. I truly didn't believe. So life continued on. I got sick with chronic pancreatitis. In and out of the hospital, my wife decided that she couldn't be with somebody who was ill. Took my 2 boys, moved off. That truly made me hate the idea of God. Absolutely hate him. My mom had a friend that would help out. He said I could stay on his couch for a while. I slept on his couch. They had a room open for about 6 months. Apparently he was doing drugs and not making the house payment. So my mom had moved into the place as well. And we woke up one morning to the sheriff's department telling us we had 10 minutes to grab everything and leave. That the house had been sold and the new owners want us out. So we grabbed our clothes and our dogs and started staying in motel rooms. That lasted about 3 months of going from hotel room to motel room to motel room. And in all honesty, that's the first time I ever prayed and meant it. So weeks of praying, we met a realtor who found us a place to rent. And that was the first time I thought, maybe there is something to this, you know? It wasn't till I met a girl out here and she came to this church and she kept begging me to come. So I decided, okay, I'll come. And the music started and the worship band came out. My jaw hit the ground. And I'd always heard about people talk about the Holy Ghost and what it feels like. And I'd never felt any of that until that moment. I came back the next week. But I didn't just come back. I couldn't wait to get back here. I wouldn't say I was a believer yet, not at all. But there was something to this place, something coming here that made me feel at ease, made me feel like things are going to be okay. When I decided to walk a path with Jesus, it was June 8th, 2019, when I was baptized here. That made me go 100% in and just find a love for God that I never knew existed. That moment I was baptized and dunked under and brought back up, it truly did feel like Jesus forgave me for everything. That I was washed clean of all. And that I was born into a brand new life. That alone was a miracle. It just trips me out that I could hate something that I didn't know about, yet he still loved me. Through everything I ever said about him and made fun of him, made fun of people who believed, he was still there. One of my favorite things that I would have never realized was actually performing baptisms. I thought you had to be a pastor or a priest or something to do that. I had asked what would it take to baptize. The first time I got in the water to baptize somebody else, I may have cried harder than them, they did. Just to be a little teeny part of their new beginning is just incredible. So from someone who went from not believing in God whatsoever to a man who is blessed enough to play with the worship band, to do baptisms. Anything I can do around here, it's a 180-degree difference. I still have the same problems, Everybody has the same issues. I think with God in my life, it helps me get through those issues. And it's that trust where I know that something else bigger than me is watching me. Before I accept Jesus in my life was full of depression, anger, anxiety, really hopelessness. Now, I see hope every day. I see the goodness in people. I see the beauty in life. It's all worth it. What's your story?